by this mockery government and its political stress. Found the truth at 16, changed my ways, fell in love with Jah. Dubani living every night on the mic, calling 032. The same city that looks down on my craft. I hope my town knows I never loved them less. Rhythmic, the new wave. I've been a beast on the mic since long I touched the decks. Cupid chasing the jacks. I pray we jobless. I pray we jobless.
Hola, we're back. Another episode of the Uncensored. This is episode number episode number Tonton. Pascal, we really outwork very sure what's episode number one. Come on, Smanga, Mhlophe, award-winning radio personality, and your order hashtag that my nigga. Today, I'm gonna keep saying nigga because it's in the show. Kule shandis le esokhuluma ngayo njengana kuyona namhlanje. Mfethu, today on the show we're speaking hip hop, we're speaking king, we're speaking letters, we're speaking poetry, we're speaking his voice. Zozo masekhuluma uzoshaya ibhesi. Today on the show we've got King, Lungelo King Ngcobo. Grand
Sharp mfethu nyahle.
Hayi ngabe usuzwile ngabe igijimile nganga azokutshela manje ngabe igijimile uLJ wazokutshela. We're going to speak about LJ in a few. One of the few people engibaziyo who are not ashamed of being ubaba. You are not being ashamed. You even released the album. Is it an album or EP?
It was an EP.
EP titled Letters to LJ.
Yeah.
You're not afraid to go to uveze ukuthi awulenda ukuthi abantu bazothini ukuthi umncane kangaka usewubaba lo bastard welele.
No.
Fethu, how are you, Grant?
I'm good, buddy. In these trying times, I'm good.
Hey, it's tough. Rough.
Yeah. But yeah, ngoba sisaphila sibonga lokho.
Yeah, fethu hey sibisi nokuvotela abantu abazoba izigebengu zale organization ngeke ngisho ngegama. But asikho lapho. Fethu tell abantu laphana abangazi ukuthi who is King, where is King from, what's up with King, why is King here?
Lungelo King 032 Ngcobo ufuze Philile umapholo umashiya amahle ngathi azoshumayela udambuza umthabathi. Iqade likhulu. Yeah, basically born and bred like Crowdville station. Rapper or represent Stenga, but not just a rapper, a creative artist and a poet. I'd also like to consider myself a fighter of some sort, because if you know me and you know my music, I always try to talk about the right things, the things that we should really be talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically that's me.
Fethu into engizoyenza nje ngizokufaka kwi-spotlight, lindela nje ukuthi ngizokufaka kwi-spotlight ngoba ihamba le show ne, because I know rapper base 032, I'm just going to say this, rapper base 032 bayayithanda impi.
Yeah.
Abawathanda amaqiniso bayayithanda impi ne, so ngizokufaka kwi-spotlight ngokuhamba kwesikhathi. So let's speak about King 032. Are you related to who's this guy? Nestis Ngcobo ne?
Yeah.
So
that's I'd consider that because Sibongo fan, so
are you dope as Nestis? No, Mabuza nje, is Nestis dope?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you dope as Nestis?
Yes, without a doubt.
Do you have bars like Nestis?
I wouldn't say I have bars like Nestis, but I got my own bars.
Oh, that's a bar right there. That's a bar right there. And also, are you related? Okay, there's this girl, she wrote your article, Philile.
Yeah.
That's my ex-classmate, right? We used to go together.
Creative Arts College.
No, she Rosebank.
But I used to see in the canteen at Creative Arts College.
Yeah, you know.
Nero.
Yeah, because I'm a Rosebank and the creative, but together, but so we used to vibe.
Yeah.
So.
Nah, it's almost the same thing as Nasty C, but I met her through like mutual friends, and then, as she was in varsity and I was also in varsity, we spent a whole lot of time like doing music, like with the guys that I'm still with right now that are called TDMH, that are from Durban. So we used to there was a big movement back in the days that we used to host and run back in college in Durban. So I guess somehow because some friends were also dating other friends, and then I was also there in the mix. And then she got to understand the culture and the love and the passion that we had for music.
Sure.
So
and she's very big on hip hop.
Big time.
Pills. I know.
She even travels like from Durban to Stanger just to come and see somebody.
Yes, I know because I spent 3 years in high school. 3 years or 2 years, I don't know. Yeah. So I know she's big on hip hop.
So
how much do you appreciate abantu abanjengaye abantu abayibonayo italent kwenu abayibonayo indlela yaphambili wena to extend lethi beze bebhale article ngawe? How much do you appreciate abantu abanjalo?
I could never be thankful enough because nowadays I think music was in a beautiful space back in the days because it was all about, we sing about unity and what have you.
Yeah.
So the music would do the talking. Nowadays, there's a lot of things that you need to go through. There's a certain somebody, a mix in order for you to get in the right mix and in the right places. So for somebody who sees your talent and genuinely sees your talent,
sure,
and that somebody has seen you come up from where you came up from, and then they put you on like that, like I could never be thankful enough for anybody that has ever put me on a platform that has made me press the pedestal even more and propel into better things.
Yeah, big shout out to Philile. I know she didn't do it because Nesbong is fun.
Never.
She did it because she. Let me start praising Philile and Njengamanje. Because do you know camera class? Yes.
Unfortunately, no.
Philile ngizolisho nje sengamane so Philile no English.
Wait, and it's even there on the article.
Yeah.
Is it Priscilla?
No. Anyways, but so let's speak about how important. I'm asking this because I know Guti, you just recently did a lot of your registrations with Mike Flo,
yeah.
And you also, I know Guti, also creating your own profile with Freshman Entertainment, Mike Flo.
Yeah.
How important is it for artists LNJ who's still in the ground level, would say enter those steps before would see uzufike kule level lapha phezulu? The registration part.
It's vital. It's crazy how we've spent so many years. Well, I think it's crazy, but it's also beautiful at the same time.
Sure.
How we spend so many years on focusing just on the craft. Not knowing there's so much money that's going to waste throughout doing all of these things throughout yonke le minyaka le. Because you going out alone, taxi going to somebody's event. When entertainment, you're the one who's going to be entertaining them. So in that sense, you should be creating revenue, but we don't know that.
Into esijabula nje ukuthi ngibiziwe ngipost somewhere ngizongena stage perform scream usinde umbali lawa amafena u10 akhona.
And that's enough.
No, then mase ngiyagoduka mase beyangisafa ukuthi ngithandile performance yakho mase kuyaphela kanjani.
Yeah.
Yes, so we really need to do a registration. Also, I see you're working with a lot of guys. I know because you have a song with Upilane no Nero no Flow.
Yeah.
Tell us about that song. Angiyazi just give us what's happening. What's the song about?
I think I always try not to shed a tear every time I listen to that song.
Hey, so that
because it's very deep. I think Mike Flo, because for the longest time we've been trying to connect we've been connecting Uguti, like I need to get my stuff in line in order for me Uguti give a grand. But then when it comes to the music side, like we've always wanted to, well, because Upilane and I've worked with him before. I've worked with him on my first tape and on a beautiful song that was lovely welcomed by everybody.
Yeah.
And Namaj Zaqala, So when that song came about, wangilethela lona eseqedile ngisebeqedile ukurekhoda amalokuza abo vocals abo.
Sure.
The minute I listened to it, that same night, I think I slept at 1.
Yeah.
I wrote the entire verse. I woke up the next morning. It was a Saturday. Sahamba sagvugani.
Tallbeat, shout out to Tallbeat.
Yeah, Tallbeat. Shout out Tallbeat, and we murdered it. Like I think first take if Mzos, I think I killed it with the first take as usual, though.
Yeah, very Marshall.
Yeah.
As usual, isn't this guy? He's in Jamaica. Let's do this.
It's training. I think it comes with training, though.
Yeah.
It comes with training and time.
You know, so my producers a lot. Let's cut. It's okay. Sing it for you. Shall I not? No,
That's wrong. That's wrong because nowadays, say back to all dope. Twaxa was the same say Red Bull Studios.
Yeah.
Njengobuye lapha sponsor sakho thothi sikhokhela 30 minutes and then you're going to come there choking for 15 minutes. That wasted 15 minutes you could have done something so creative. Mhlawumbe you could even record 2 songs or 3 songs within low 30 minutes. So as an artist, we should like every time zama ukuthi craft to solo course.
Who do you look up to? Who do you say, no, this guy does it for me, or this girl does it for me?
It's what crazy is they're slept on. So nowadays, even being slept on by me, being here as an artist, why are you being slept on? I'm like, don't ask me that silly question.
You always post about that. I remember you recently, I think it was recent or something. You spoke about being slept on. Someone who's been.
Yeah.
I think it was Pdot O or
Pdot O.
something.
Yeah. So as I'm going there, I look at those guys. Take their albums, any album, any EP, whatever,
any song.
From track 1 to the last track. Watch their visuals. Listen to the lyricism. Because in my belief, as much as music should entertain us, because music is such a powerful source, at the same time it should educate us and like empower us to do better things and inform us. And ukuthi sibe abantu abangcono, you know. Not saying ukuthi wonke umculo is bad, but then like those guys are underrated was a person. Black Lads, Pdot O, Gingertrill. Like those 3 alone.
What do you think of Touchline?
Touchline is a ghost. I've been talking about Touchline since 2015. Guys didn't listen to me.
Angazi ngihlala nomrapper uthi uTouchline uyabheda.
You can't.
Angazi ngihlala nomrapper uthi no Touchline is work.
Touchline is a poet.
But how come singamboni kwi mainstream?
That's the thing I'm saying.
Dog.
If you listen to his stuff, listen to the stuff that he did. Koni cover ga pro kid to pro. You listen to all of that stuff. That kid is crazy.
I think he did something about Ngomirel Makeba or something.
Unama mix amani. And he's a beast, bro.
Yeah. Let's speak about abantu. I know what you praise those guys. You love their arts. You love them. No homo. Let's speak about which guys do you say? So which guys do you say it's no man? Whatever they're doing, they should stop. Like
wait.
Locally, 032 KZN, South Africa. No man. These guys, they need not
in any genre.
In hip hop.
Yo.
Not what okay, so which guys do you think need more training, need to sit down and just work on themselves before they release anything? Technical
or whatever. Yeah, I think even with video they would top like he has everything that he needs. But I just feel like the craft.
Locally, 032, which guys do you think need more training? I'm putting you on the spots. If they hate you, they hate you. I know they're not gonna hate me. They're just gonna say, "I say it's the uncensored." Go to some zone cheat. What do you think needs like more training?
It's crazy because you talk about training. I've tried to train a whole lot of niggas.
Oh, name drop.
I've tried to train a whole lot of niggas. It'd be crazy for me to name drop because like we're not in the right space. Angifuna nokuthi izinto zami ezingihambela kahle zize zibe nabo. Even nje ngaze ngikhulume nana ngamagama abo yabo kodwa bayazazi abafowethu.
Okay, so
it's crazy.
So who do you think uyawushaya music like Sting? Who do you think who can you say would know this guy is doing
from the top of my head sane.
Too much.
Sane.
Too much.
Sane.
Too much.
You know, like,
saying is too much.
Because for me always in music ngisho ngabe kuthiwa khona umuntu ongazwani nami angazi ngicela nimbuze ukuthi indaba engazwani because I don't know why mase kuthiwa khona umuntu othakazwani nami but in music, I just listen to I listen to the music and I forget about the person.
Yeah.
Hence, Nami, I don't want things to be about me, but I want it to be about the music.
Yeah.
So that I believe is a kid who's saying, yeah, we are seven.
We still want
He's
to.
dope.
We still want to send. We show and yes, something we've seen.
It's saying, Nabo Ayo Mabuza from Flame Venoms young from Daniela. Those young boys are doing some crazy moves. I got my boys, Shonyboy, they're still doing some crazy moves.
Shonyboy asemhlebe ngoba yazi akekho nje manje ubukela le show zobe seyibukela. Hey, but I don't think akashayi hip hop.
No.
Ushaya some angazi ngibiza nge-Rastafarian African shandisi yini le kayenzayo.
You can't box it, but if you listen to a sound say from Nigeria, which is Afrobeats, it's called Afrobeats. It does the sound inclined with Burnerboy, Wizkid.
Yeah.
That's the type of sound we're trying to follow. If you know the last track me and him worked on is Bambela. That track, the production team was from Nigeria. So hence.
So you guys are here in production in Ali.
Well, we're trying to connect things, bro. We're trying to expand.
For
us, it's not just about.
How important is that?
It's very important.
Sure.
Like it's a matter of life and death, and you gotta do it yourself. Because if you don't do it yourself, somebody will charge you just to go to.
Yeah, definitely.
So lendikala even we email just for you who was go to draft the email. It's crazy. The other day I was on a Zoom for 30 minutes with Arnold Phillips,
A1 Wolf, yeah.
I was on a call with A1 Wolf.
Wait, you vibe with A1 Wolf?
There's a program that I've been accepted on that I'm still gonna let people know about. Okay. Like I think in the long run.
Yeah.
Like for me, ukuthi ngifike kule stage so ukuthi ngikwazi ukuthi ngikhulume naye. Okokuqala nje njengoba ngisho ukuthi le nto iqala nge-email. Once a person or an artist or an A&R or a manager izoqala into yakhe ithathe serious, it's how you start to represent yourself. And because music is not just about music, it's also business.
Yeah, I used ibalekele email show was how do you draft an email as an artist, because I used to work at this other radio station. I'm not gonna mention name because I used to work at this other radio station. You know, abantu besenda ingoma zabo befuna ukuthi izodlala eradioini. Bavele bethi umuntu ethi show dog. Already this one is out. Already. And artists, they praise themselves too much. We email before you even listen to a song. The next big thing, he hits ganje. So I think that's very important because you need to learn how to create an email. You write a professional email. You don't like first those simple things,
yeah.
But let's speak about your projects, your previous projects.
Yeah. Letters to LJ.
Tell us about the project. Ngiyazi ukuthi ubhala incwadi nje ukuthi ufuna uLJ masemdala ukwazi understand ukuthi ubaba wakhe becabanga ngalesa sikhathi, ubaba wakhe bethini ngesa sikhathi. Tell us about lo EP like. And how many features, how many tracks, and who did you feature on that one?
There's no feature.
It's just you.
Except me and the production team. Shout out EXP Beats, all the way together, little boy. Shout out my nigga Shonyboy, because the EP almost didn't come out.
Yeah.
If Shonyboy wasn't here, maybe the EP Ngabanyas and Namhlanje, it could have been stuck, or EPC Ngabeyafa. It's crazy, yeah. So it was me, the production team. There's 5 tracks. It has done wonders for me. That much I can say. It has put me on. Mind you, it was released during COVID.
Yeah.
Mind you, it was, as much as it was for me as an artist just speaking, it was for my son, and it was for other guys that, like my friends and abanye abantu engibaziyo who I'd like to ukuthi baba mathama grand in this day and age.
Yeah, we are fighters now,
You know.
We are fighters
congratulations. Congratulations.
We got my time of poison. Hey, mnandi bo baba face.
Ima, amana kuyena yathenga.
Agcwele indlu. Agcwele indlu.
Ubisi imali.
Ubisi nalo agcwele indlu. That's the thing, man. I don't buy in nje nika you know no ngena esitolo ngicollect yonke into ishelf iceni yonke le shelf le abe sazonya hey
So yeah, bro. All in all, in Philile to beautiful spaces. I've been able to travel with my guy Lungelo to Swaziland. I've been to Swaziland for almost like 2 or 3 times now, Shony. And we did some amazing things. As ngisho ukuthi like music ubuke nangehlelo business, as much as at times and most times when it comes to the money, sometimes at first it's business, then it sengasabi business favor. You know, you travel to far off places, ulale kanzima, just for you to get there and perform and do your utmost best. But like, shout out to everybody who continually keeps supporting me. And what's crazy is, I think my EP is almost 2 years now, but people are like, they still go crazy when they listen to it. Like, I genuinely have people, not that I don't believe in myself, I believe in myself very much. As much as I'm an introvert, but I've tried to come out, you know, I'm still trying to come out of my shell and introduce myself in so many forms.
Sure.
Not just music only, but I want to express myself in so many flippant forms.
Sure.
But for everybody who's appreciative of my art, genuinely, just genuinely who listens to the music.
But music, the thing I love about music, it's universal. It's universal. Whether sometimes you cannot understand ukuthi umuntu uthini ngomeni, but you can feel the emotions zakho lapha ngomeni.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's speak about what happened to, is it still around RMMG? What's the story behind RMG? What's RMMG? RMMG.
Rhythmic Madness Music Group.
Yeah, what's the story there?
Shout out to Louis the Lion, the true father, the informer, the guy who gave us that name.
Hey.
That movement will never die, so long as myself am alive, so long as we have brothers like Sturman, Sturman, so long as we have brothers like Shonyboy, well, the co-founder, and so am I, so long as we have guys like Lungelo, that establishment will never die. Hence, Bengisho Wuti trying to put guys on. I was put on by Shonyboy, who just believed in my art and my craft.
Yeah.
As he put me on, he saw the passion in me. Wang Sondeza. So what's important izala asebenze manje zama ukuthi kutholakala indlela eya forward ngoba sayithanda lento music in order for ukuthi ungabe ukuthi kuyadlalwa nje la. We need to like work singabambezelani siye phambili mfethu, because there's ugesi, there's equipment, there's a whole lot of things when it comes to music, yabo, and abafet bayaxova kakhulu.
And I know the guy you mentioned, Sturman, has been doing it for the longest time, Sturman. Yo,
it's an OG. That's an OG.
That's
an OG. And I want him to come back.
Contact because ngonglalisa into zakhe yabo. Hey, asekhona amabhasi lapha. Asekho. Ngawuzofuna ukuthi usabhalelwa yimina manje. Ngiyadlala. But you have a project. Do you have any projects you're working on right now? Or
I got a crazy project out.
Yeah, tell us about it.
New Wave. If you don't know New Wave, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Wait. New Wave.
Yeah.
As in like new wave, or just new wave?
New wave.
Tell us about that. That's like my third wave, man.
I think, well, it's not even about that. Well, now it's going to become about that, but it's not even about that. Sure. I think, Leshandisi, for me, people, angifuna abantu bangibox, you know, because I also don't want to box myself. Whenever I'm in my zone and it's either I'm writing or we're in studio or we're doing whatever.
Sure.
Whenever I listen to my own creativity, it scares me sometimes. So I was like, on this, it's not even a track, it's a freestyle. On this freestyle, I was in a moment, I was in a zone. And then I was like, okay, let me just I'm also able to be versatile. Don't box me and know me as that guy who's going to be singing about sweet things and da 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 da.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm saying my name says it all. I myself too am saying, anywhere you want me, I'm there.
Angisabi lutho, angisabi nigga man.
If I'm going to, because Konana, like bars were going over their heads.
Ooh,
I'm going to ngizofaka my lyrics and share the link again with my lyrics, just so people understand.
I always love it mangilalele umuntu and then ngiyabona snow. Abanye they're not catching it. I'm a buzz ayabeka nje, but I always love listening to those type of like content because it's so exciting. You get to understand something about I understand, so it's nice. But Corona, we in the space of unfortunately this virus, COVID-19, coronavirus. Now they're saying we have new third wave. They're already admitting like saying there's a fourth wave coming and so on. How have you been to like music wakho? How have you been able to work no music wakho kulesikhathi sikusona? Because right now there are no gigs, there are no nothing. How have you been able to survive? How have you been able to survive? Not a COVID-19, but really industrial music.
For me and my team, I feel like the small industry that we're in hasn't really paid us enough, so I can't really say it's been surviving.
So you haven't been paid to do music. You haven't gotten a check. No, this is a check right now. This is I'm getting notification.
Not unless in some instances whereby I had to hustle for myself, and it's not from the music fraternity that's supposed to be doing that for these artists. We still have these but represent my artists in this where we are right now. Do they really represent us?
Name drop if you want to, I don't
know. Two diesels is it the chairperson or whatsoever? Like, I'm sorry, but like for me, in all of these events, I fail to understand how do we in Enyange event out 10, and then you see the same lineup of people. About 10. Where is the diversity push my event? How do we get to these events? In order for us to get there? Because they tell you about a database, you get on the database, there's still nothing.
There's always a new database.
Even when you get there, they'll be like, okay, now you show you they'll be like, hey, if it's magic budget, come on, guys are killing us. And we know you're getting the budget.
Is it still Tizozo? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it still Upatabake? I don't know. Is it still Ubakas? I don't know.
And they're killing the art though. They're killing the cause. I'd only say like in 032, the people who are thriving, I don't know if the DJs are getting paid. Hopefully they're getting paid. Yeah. Though the house people, they're thriving because they are able to get into the events and whatever.
Yeah.
But as for hip hop, I'm able to get into my phone right now and talk to somebody. We geek at Dubai. That's where I'd rather be than what are you doing here? What are we doing? Because like there's no structure. You need to keep away. So what's
the solution? What do you think could be a solution?
Learn. Like teach yourself. There's YouTube. There's everything. We need to like equip ourselves with these tools because they are there for us. We just need to find them and like we need to work ngowethu because mesithi uyafika phambili khona abantu nje ngilodinga ngisho khona umuntu ozokukhokhela nje just to ukuthi umuntu arun account yakho.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. You need to learn how to run your own account. You need to learn how to run your own Instagram.
Yeah.
You need to know how to operate all of these things ukuze kusasa ngathi mase kwenzeka iphutha post isithombe thizeni la esakhe is private. And then you're in trouble. You know?
Uvele uyinude yakho lapha ukuyishawa endishini ugeze endishini epink. Ngiyazi ukuthi uMandla wenza njalo this guy ugeze endishini epink kodwa uneshawa. Shawa ngendishini epink. But ke asikho lawo Peter Parker step Spider-Man.
Oh, it's crazy.
Fethu we have this game okay. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. We have this game with the Uncensored. We call it, we don't have a name for it, ne? You just have to answer 10 questions without lying. If you lie, we will know. We will know. This is Uncensored, so we don't censor anything, ne? So ngingaphuma nje manje ngihambe ngendlela encane ngiphinde ngibuye siphinde siqhubeke ngikushiya ukhuluma nje wedwa la. Okay, Asambe. 10 questions you just have to answer with iqiniso.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm ready.
Okay. Hip hop or white?
Hip hop, obviously.
Chiefs or pirates?
Pagachuch.
Worst present you ever received?
Boxers?
Are you single?
No.
Do you have a side chick?
No.
Is your side chick cute?
I don't have one.
Best time she parents thing.
Shagaville.
How many sentences are in a 5 friend?
20.
How many? One person you can always count on.
One person I call it Shonyboy Mzama.
Because spell uncensored.
Unescorsed. Did I get it right?
I
mixed it up. I mixed it up. I mixed it up.
I cannot let you live without dropping something. I don't care if you're dropping something you've written 1,000 years back.
Is it still a thing to drop bars these days?
Here, go uncensored. Yeah. Here, we uncensored. Whenever we have a rapper.
I take from my latest stuff.
Yeah, just
which is new wave. I put my own, alone in my home. Don't call me my nigga. Hang up the phone, roll me my soul. I've been on my bone like Paco Rabone. Bled on my own, up in the north. I chill in my zone. I eat with my woes, spill with my bros. Call me the Quiver Clan. You chillin' with bros, yeah. Swear on my daddy name. Hey, you never been close. We gave you the music, we gave you the clothes. Put dirt in my name, I chill on my throne. I look at these clones, 6 feet on my souls. I gave him the antidote. They're breaking the codes on 2 different roads. All of my life I've been dealing with rogues. Let me just leave it there.
But what's happening in Quiv? You said Quiver Clan. Is it like?
That's my brother. That's my brother for life. That's my brother for life. I used to. It started back in 2016.
Sure.
So I used to also be a promoter for him. I still am in some sort of way. So yeah, I'll forever hold him at heart. You know, he's one guy who's always held me down through anything. So yeah.
Okay, look, 3 minutes for sale. I'm gonna throw you and then to say whatever you like about Lomuntu. Yeah?
Oh shit.
Say whatever. say one quick positive, one quick negative, or either it's you. It's okay, but I want the negative as well if there is. I'm gonna throw your name. Beast, the one in only lower leg, go after, go there.
Angithandi iqomlela seligibela manje.
Yo, but you can
Ipiano.
But
Mina ngimfuna lapha.
Hey,
Blind leyo nto.
No.
You know why? I guess because I just the shit that he writes about, the way he writes it, and Italian ngendlela spita ngayo. It's so angazi noma ngizothi prolific for me. I love it so much. So
Musicaholic.
Yo, bro, I saw him perform yesterday. The thing on 161, I forget about it. And he has come a long way, so I could never see anything negative about him. He's a big OG.
Zakwe.
Zakwe's a big OG. He's been opening doors for guys. As much as I think I ngaba nerani naye back in the days. Yeah, with him and his DJ. Back in the days at Club Sukasa, shout out Born Hustler, shout out DJ Galaxy, who used to organize events back in Durban. So it was my time to perform. I jump on stage. He's late, mind you. He's late. Cause mina vele kwamele ngene emva kwakhe. Sengibelile stage. Like normally my performances vary. Sometimes ngiyaqala nge-acapella. I hit my acapella. Sekuzoshota nje ukuthi uDJ akhiwe beat ngiqale ngisebenze. Ngisaqede nje acapella bengena uDJ wakhe, he takes off the pen. And I'm like, hey, kwamele ngi-understand phela mfethu malumzako.
Dopest clubs in Durban. Dopest clubs usuka perform kona in Durban.
Views, Rich, Sukasa, 501, Havana, 101. Damn, Coco back in the days.
Do you listen to him tonight?
No.
Do you listen to Duncan?
A bit.
What do you think of his music?
I love his stuff recently. I love it when he speaks about impilo yethu elokishini nanani.
Yeah.
Ngale kwalokho, I don't like the other stuff he speaks about.
Alright.
Like those guys, I really don't understand ukuthi benzani ku-music because most yabuka ku-music angisi kunama-genre. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi mengukuthi iTotsital was a genre. Do you think there's a genre for Totsital right now in SA hip hop?
Q Twins. I'm not going to answer you. Q Twins. What do you think of Ngcobo twins?
I think they made the wrong move.
Oh shit.
for signing where they signed. The potential is way bigger than what Utira is doing with them. Cross my heart, hope to die. If you really understand music, Utira,
So,
the
but
Kwabe twins,
do you think
is
they're doing it genre right?
not in the right sense. They have the voice, but for me, yabona, if ubuye ngisho amalokhuza abo throughout the idols,
Sure.
listen to the stuff that they sing. Ezayihlanya kakhulu. Which one was it? It was more of the soulful stuff. The soulful stuff that becishe bencikele kolira koZahara. That's where those kids ngabe bakude kakhulu right now. Angisho ukuthi bakude. Right now they're successful. We sing a bit of things, but there's ilokhuza yabo will be shortened.
Limited.
They're limited to some sort of things because bazofakwa eboxini abangabelongi kulona.
Kids fans, we hope to catch you one day ukuthi sikhulume nani. Niphenduleni lento akayishoyo uKing.
I love them so much. They have beautiful voices.
Like the whole of 032, the whole of 032 fans, they are right behind ama kids. Do you listen to Maraza? One
Big
of the
time.
032 representatives.
OG, big time. I even follow him. Follow Amalokoza, I'm a podcaster.
Oh yeah, he does dope podcast. He does
That guy is a genius. I wish to work with him someday soon.
Hey, fans, we all.
Hopefully you're watching Maraza. Hopefully.
Raza. Abdus. You listen to Abdus?
I used to listen to Deuce back in the days, but now that I have a broader understanding of hip hop,
You don't. So you're saying Abdus is back?
no,
Oh,
never.
okay.
OG hip, like we grew up with those guys. Those are the guys that entertained us back in the days.
Yeah, every line is a bar.
Exactly,
Every line is
exactly.
a bar. Fethu, unfortunately, we have to wrap up the show. It's been amazing.
It's been beautiful, bro.
Yeah. Before we wrap up, though, tell us what's next for King 032. Can we expect another baby from King? another LJ.
Angikwazi ukusho lento khona umali umandla la ngizoshaya.
Are you saying? Hey.
Malume phela, malume ngusibari wasemzini. Yabo. Yeah, manje nje, yeah. Put some respect to the name.
So, what can you expect from LJ, uJ Melu Junior?
Yeah, Lungelo Junior.
Imali. If uqamba ingane ngoJunior, ingane yakho asavumelekileni ukuyiqamba ngoJunior. Because ngeke kwazi ukuba uJunior.
Kuyacaca ngeke asakwazi.
Futhi nikuhlukumeza ingane yakho.
Komela athole elinye igama.
Ungaba nenkinga senze hip hop.
I will not be surprised. The things he's already doing right now.
He's already dropping bars.
He's not dropping bars, but well, he speaks and he understands my music. But the things that he does, because well, almost like 24/7, he's here by my side. The music that I listen to, that's the stuff that he listens to. Okay, ungamdlalele okunye ingane uyafika nazi ingane iningi la. You'd ask them what they listen to. Iningi lazo, I know by the time esekhulile, whatever I'm listening to, ngizobe sengikwazile ukuthi ngicultivate into eyakhe ingqondo, and for him to have an understanding what, for me it's like a true understanding of what music is, and not just my music, but music wabantu abaningi, music that also inspires my music. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he was to become a rapper, but mostly a football player because he plays a lot of football.
Umdlali webhola oraphayo. First tell us what's next for King 032. What can you expect from you? What can you expect from your gang? If ni push something as a whole, and if you push something individually, tell us nje ukuthi yini ufuna silindele kuwena nento associated now.
I have shout out Andy Limkati, a new production team manager of mine from a Pine Town, who just dropped me like 4 beats. Well, he had to do it for me immediately because there's somebody from the States who really wants to work with me.
Yes.
There's a sister.
Hey.
I hope she watches this YouTube thing. And shout out Divine out in Dallas. She's been wanting to work for me, so Andy Limkati kind of did that thing for me.
Hey,
so I'm praying, I'm crossing
my nigga.
fingers. I'm crossing fingers it works out. There's with A1 Wolf. There'll be a 3-day camp that I will be doing with him. So I'm also crossing my fingers for everything to go right there. My single is out. All of my old works are out.
How do you find it?
Going forward, on my Facebook, Lungelo, King Ngcobo. On Instagram, Real King 032. Twitter, Real King 032. Twitch, YouTube, Lungelo King Ngcobo.
Everywhere, basically.
Yeah, I'm trying to be everywhere. You gotta be everywhere these days.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically my movement, Shonyboy, is something that's going to be coming out soon, but we're still waiting.
Movie,
But on my lokuzo, my timeline it, but fitness follow and press abo like nenze zonke izinto ezi-right. Siyabonga kuwo wonke umuntu since day one, Rhythmic Madness Music Group. Ofollowayo, nothando, genuine love. That's what I'm talking about. And wonke umuntu or pushy positivity. That's what I'm thankful for.
But did you give the name King?
No.
All right, okay.
I couldn't.
You're not the self-proclaimed
No,
king.
I don't come from that generation that gives themselves names. It was a late guy of mine. Rest in peace, Musa Zulu. He gave me that name.
Bese ngizokuhlapha wavuke wathi hey ngifila njenge-king namhlanje
Nah.
hayi ngiyi-king anyways man, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so
Thank you,
much. Please check out Lungelo King 032 Lungelo King Ngcobo on all social network social platforms.
Ayibo, sihle flow majozi.
Yeah,
Album yabo ngikhona.
Washa.
Ayo Flame Venoms. The album is coming out.
Washa.
I'm featuring that album. Otherwise, okunye nokunye, just keep watching that screen.
again sengiphuma mina so kuyela to drop another bar, it's another 1 or 2 bar season. Please drop the latest, the one. I wanna hear something. Come on, Smanga, Mhlophe.
You wanna hear it again?
Already, I'm out.
Up on my own, alone in my home, don't call me my nigga. Hang up the phone, roll me my soul, I've been on my bone like Paco Rabone. Bled on my own, up in the north, I chill in my zone, I eat with my woes, build my bros, call me that Quiver Clan. Hey, you dealing with pros, yeah. I swear on my daddy name. Hey, you've never been close. We gave you the music, we gave you the clothes. Put dirt on my name, I chill on my throne. I look at these clones, 6 feet on my souls. I gave them the antidote. Hey, they breaking the code to 2 different roads. All of my life I've been dealing with rogues.